Okay, these jeans don't have a lot of flex. Oh my gosh. I never thought that I would be filming this video. So to be honest, I'm a little bit lost as to how to start it, what to say. Tried to film it about 3 times. Now my brow strap is coming down, what the heck. And none of the words have been feeling right because I feel like the thing for me that's hard is that this video is not one that I ever thought I was going to film, but also not one that I feel like is what I want to share necessarily on my channel. Because I always want my videos to be helpful to you guys and also beneficial and useful at least, or at least enjoyable. And I never want them to be focused all on me. Like, this is our channel together, and it's so important to me that you guys feel like that too, because I value every single one of you and that you ever choose to sit here and to watch my videos, even if it's just one, and I hope that comes across. So I don't want this video today to be a woe is me, or like, wow, great for her, whatever it is. I just don't want it to be focused on me, but I just felt like there was no way to skip over this information, this life update, this change in my life, and have everything else going forward make sense. And I thought about just doing it on an Instagram, but I didn't know how to fit all of this information into one little story. And I thought about just leaving it, but I feel like it would just really not make sense to you guys and not be fair to you guys. And so I want to do my best to obviously share what's happening and this huge change, but also make this applicable to any of you that may be going through a huge change, a huge transition in your life, and to know that you're not alone in this. Like, we're in this together, we can do this. I feel like people don't talk about these huge changes and transitions enough, especially when we're really young, and especially when they feel really, really hard. And so I just hope that at least it can be helpful in that way to any of you. And if you want to share your experience down below of what you're going through so that we can talk, we can create a little community and just everybody feel a little bit less alone in what's happening right now, especially during this pandemic, please do. I would absolutely love that. And I'll go through and make sure we can have a little chat through all of them. But I do just want to dive in because I want to keep this short and sweet. I don't want it to be some long drawn out video. And in short, I want to say that why this is happening is just because I'm burnt out. And I've been burnt out for a while now. I've been trying to maintain this lifestyle of the go, go, go and the grind for about 7 years. It's about my junior year of high school. And I think so many of you guys can relate to that. You're motivated, you're a type A person, you're in school, you're working in a hard job or just a challenging job, and it happens. I think our society, and the issue with our society is we think that this type of work ethic and everything is normal. Like, if you don't work all the time and you have time for other things in your life, then you're not working enough in this grind, grind, grind culture and the hustle culture of America especially. And so the thing that I started to realize is I started to lose myself. And for those of you that may be new, I didn't even say, but welcome, my name is Mallory. If you did click on this video and this is the first one, this is definitely an interesting one to watch in terms of this isn't my typical content. But for those of you that don't know, right now, currently, I am a dietitian. I just finished taking my RD exam and my internship to become a dietitian in July, so recently. And I also do content creation here on YouTube and on Instagram, as well as being a studio manager of a fitness studio. And the cool thing about this is I am so freaking lucky and blessed to have any capacity of a job, to have any sort of platform, even more than one person. And I just cannot express how grateful I am for that. And then on the flip side of this, I created this life for myself that was so amazing, but also that I just simply could not maintain. I couldn't maintain my Instagram, my YouTube, my fitness studio job, and trying to be a dietitian all at the same time because I was already tired going into it. was overlapping my job and my Instagram and the studio all at the same time in the last part of my internship. And then when the studio opened back in August, the end of August, it kind of just all hit me. Like, it all hit me that I was working literally so much that I was not doing anything else. And I haven't talked about this a lot on my channel, but I have some strong anxiety and depression, and just everything in my mental health really started to plummet. And yet on the outside, I felt like I needed to be this perfect person at the studio and on Instagram and in my family and friend life. Not necessarily because anybody was telling me that, but because that was what I was withholding in myself. That's what I thought I needed to do, basically. Because I wanted to do everything right. I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted the studio to be perfect, and I wanted the Instagram to be perfect, and I wanted to make it seem like I had everything together and that I had this great relationship and that we didn't have any problems. And all of the things that were going on were actually great. Like, they were all enjoyable and healthy. Of course, they had their ups and downs and challenges, but this isn't to say that any of them were bad. It's just that I realized I was no longer enjoying life, working from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. essentially every single day of the week. Because whether it was being at the studio for that time, closing until 9:30, and then waking up at 5 to go and do it the next day, or it was all day editing a YouTube video on Sunday, it was just, there was never this break. And I started to lose myself. I stopped meditating, and I stopped journaling, and I stopped working out, and I stopped seeing my friends, and I stopped calling my family, and I stopped taking care of my relationship, and I stopped having patience around life, and I stopped being myself. Like, I started to lose my own values, like what makes me feel proud of myself and happy, because I could not maintain this lifestyle. And there was a lot of other elements that went into challenging this, and I thought about it for so long of what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go, and keeping in the back of my mind that my whole dream, my job for my entire, like basically since I was a sophomore in high school, my dream was to work with people one-on-one for nutrition counseling as a dietitian. That's always been my dream. And I always have held myself back from it because I was scared. And what I just started to realize is when I looked at the differences between running the studio and running that business on my own, and some other aspects of the studio that were definitely making it more challenging, just that I don't want to go fully into, just for respect of everybody, I realized that I just couldn't do it anymore. I ended up deciding that I needed to step down from my role as the manager and the head trainer of the F45 studio. And that was a really hard decision for me. It makes me feel a lot of guilt because I miss the members and I'll miss the trainers so much, and I appreciate so much everything that's brought to me. And I feel like I'm even in such a lucky position to have had a job like that, and I feel some guilt around giving something like that up when I know other people need it. And basically just valuing myself. Like, it's hard to value yourself. And now stepping into this job, doing what I've always loved, it's scary because it's like, this is what I've wanted to do, and what if it doesn't work out and it's all on me and blah, 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 blah. But I know, or at least I'm trusting, that no matter what, the path will take you, like, we're always on the right path. Even when we don't know why or what that path really is, we always are on the right path. And that's what I want to just emphasize to any of you. Not like I know, like I'm literally going through this with you, but just that even when it feels hard, leaving a job or moving to a new state or having to say goodbye to a friend, or literally whatever it is, whatever change or transition or anything you're going through, I know that it's gonna work out for us. I don't know exactly how or what it's gonna look like, but I just know deep down that this is all going to work. And I'm thinking of you as you go through this, and I know that we can do this. And on that note, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about taking the next steps in my own counseling business. This is what I've always wanted to do. As I said, I've already taken on my new clients, at least my beginning ones. And it's been one of the most fulfilling, amazing processes of my life so far. I know that's dramatic, but it's true. I do have, if you are interested in working together, I specialize in people that are going through disordered eating but not eating disorders. I don't work in that realm, as well as with people that are struggling with bloating, just wanting to heal their relationship with food, but also people that maybe are just trying to find the way of eating that makes them feel their best through sustainable lifestyle changes. I think there's so much power in working with someone one-on-one, and I was something I wish that I had done when I was in the place that I was. I feel like I've already been talking for too long. I don't want to draw this out yet again. Just know that I'm thinking of every single one of you, and I appreciate you watching this. And I'm also really excited, not to mention that I get to spend much more time just creating YouTube content, Instagram content, all of those good things, and really putting more time and investment into these videos. So if you have videos that you want to see from me, drop them down below. I'm really, really excited to just kind of expand that as well. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I can't explain my gratitude for every single one of you, because I wouldn't be able to make this decision without you guys. So look forward to a new video coming again soon. Bye.